guys, it's Sarah and I'm here with another Disney layout, and this one is going to be about some gorillas that we saw at Animal Kingdom. And I'm going pretty black and red on this one. I don't know why, but when I was going through my supplies to see what I wanted to use, this plus sign paper really spoke to me, and it's black background with white plus signs, and then it has some reds and yellows in it as well. And so I'm going to go with that. So I have two pictures here. The top one is of a mother gorilla and the bottom one is of her baby. And I was very, very lucky to get a picture of that baby because we were standing there watching the mom. She was just sitting there, and you know, a lot of people were kind of passing through and looking at her and then leaving. And we stood there for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden this baby comes around the corner and we were all like, ah, and people started running, and I was like, get out of the way. Because I was in the front. It's like, I'm getting this picture. I don't care what anyone says. I was here first. So I got a few really good pictures of him. So that's kind of the story behind these pictures here. Okay, so I mounted my pictures with black cardstock, and then I used the black cardstock in the back as well for the kind of main layer back there. And I have a few scraps here from my stash. I don't have manufacturers for either of any of these, except the little film strip one is from October Afternoon, but the other ones I'm not sure. They were just in my scraps, so I'm going to go ahead and use some of them up. This little cut apart here is also from October Afternoon, and it says this perfect moment captured, and I'm going to use that for part of my journaling. And then this little cut apart sheet here is from Studio Calico, and I'm going to cut out this little circle that says, oh, hello, love, and I'm going to actually fussy cut that out. The background paper there with the plus signs on it is actually from Simple Stories as well. I don't think I mentioned that, but that's where that one came from. So I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut out this circle, and I'm going to use it as part of my layering here. And I'm going to have to really just kind of shift things around here a little bit until I really get it where I want it. I like the basic, design that I have going on here and where everything is. I just kind of have to shift it around and make sure it's all going to fit. And I have my title, which are going to be really large thickers. These are called Stylist, and they're a large gray foam thicker. So I have to make sure it all fits. And I was thinking about putting it directly on that background paper, but it really blended in and you couldn't really see it all that well. So I decided I'm going to have it on top of this kind of notebook paper here. And then I kind of have to shift everything up and down. So here comes some fun stuff. All right, so I'm starting to get my layers down. I'm going to put all this down, and I put this one right on top of my picture, and my picture's stuck. And I'm like, oh no, 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 no. So I have ATG adhesive on the bottom of that picture now, and I have to go print another one because it's not coming off. I can get ATG off of paper if I accidentally do it. If I can catch it quick enough, I can rub it off, but not on pictures. So I have ripped it off the bottom there, and I'm printing another one currently. So as soon as that one is done printing, I'll stick that on there. But I was so mad at myself. I was like, all I had to do was shift it up a little bit more. So, oh well, that's what I get. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and get these layers down while my picture is printing, and I'm just kind of making sure I put everything where I want it to go, and making sure it's all going to fit. And then I have this one here. I'm using my scissors to kind of mark where I need to put my stuff there. So I'm going to go ahead and put my picture base down. And then I think my pictures are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them out. Since I had to print one 4x6, I went ahead and printed two 4x6s. I just have another one of Kaylin from recently that I took, that it's a layout that I actually want to make with that picture. So I was like, well, I'm printing, I might as well go ahead and print this one too. So I went ahead and printed hers, and I'm going to stick it in my little picture box here of pictures I want to scrap. So 2 birds with 1 stone there. All right, so now I will re-put this picture down. And then I need to figure out how the rest of my layers are going to go and what else I'm going to put on here. So I have this large camera from Simple Stories, and I knew I wanted to put that on here because it's black and red. And then for this one here, this says this perfect moment captured. It says bye, and I put Sarah at Animal Kingdom on. I'm writing the exact right moment because I just happened to be standing there when the baby came around. So I'm going to stick that there and kind of layer the camera over it a little bit. And then I am going to use one of these little Mickey heads that is red and black, and that is from Hallmark. It's like an epoxy Mickey head. And then I'm going to do the rest of my journaling down here, and I'm just talking about how I just happened to be standing right at the front of that display when the baby came around the corner. And literally everyone started rushing towards to see him, and I was just happened to be right there, so it was fantastic. Okay, I'm going to use some of this red washi tape here up at the top and a little bit at the bottom as well. And that is just some washi tape that someone had sent to me a while ago, actually. I've had it for quite a while. And then I'm going to put some down on the bottom here, and some of it gets a little bit snagged, so I have to kind of straighten it out a little bit. And then I have some stickers here from Simple Stories, and all of these Simple Story stuff is from their Say Cheese 2 line. I believe they have a Say Cheese 3 now, which is awesome, and I'm sure it's gorgeous, but this is the line I'm working with here. So this is kind of an older one, but that one there says Happy Together, which I really like, and then this one says Photo Op, and I'm going to stick it right here because it's pointing towards the little baby. And then this little geotag says We Are Here. And another little geotag I'm just going to stick right up there. And now I'm just going to look through these just to make sure there's nothing else that I want to put on the layout, but nothing's really sticking out to me all that much. It's pretty red heavy, so I don't want to go too much more red. So I'm going to grab some enamel dots from Echo Park, and these are in yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and use up this whole row of yellow here. And there is some yellow in the plus signs on the paper. It's a little bit hard to see here, but in person you can definitely see there's a couple little yellow plus signs in that paper. So that kind of helps bring that out a little bit. And then that's going to complete my layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. I do have 2 more layouts for my Disney album, and then I will be completely done. So I'm really excited about it. But I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.